Hey everyone, it's Spencer and this is Spencer trying his best. And today, my wife and I are at C2E2, which is Chicago's yearly pop culture convention. This year, obviously 2021, a little different. So the convention is in December. We just went and grabbed some coffee, so we are fueling up for the day. And I think we're maybe gonna cosplay a little later, see how that goes. But hopefully it'll be a good time. Looking forward to it. Okay, so we spent a little time exploring the convention in our normal clothes, and now we are going back to do a little cosplay. We are doing Captain Toad and Toadette from one of our favorite video games, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It should be pretty fun, although you can only keep these hats on for so long because they kind of start to hurt your neck. So there you have it. That was a small vlog about our experience at C2E2 this year. Obviously a little different from other years considering the general state of the world, but thankfully we went, still managed to have a great time, and most importantly managed to stay safe. And now all that's left to do is figure out how to store 2 giant mushroom heads in a relatively small apartment. I thought a great way to end this video would be to talk about some of the awesome art that my wife and I picked up at this show. There's so many great artists there. And as someone who had a book published earlier this year, I can say that I'm thankful for every shout out I've ever received on social media. So it would be a real missed opportunity for me to go to this amazing art show, see all these great artists, and not share some of that with you all. So I'm gonna show you some of the art we picked up. I'll throw their Instagram handles up on the screen so you can go check them out too if you like this art and maybe support them with a purchase. All right, one of the first artists we picked something up from was a woman named Sang Lam. She did these awesome postcards that we really liked. I think they're, let me turn this one right side up. I think they're just so beautifully done. I think the brushwork is really cool. I think the colors are great. And I think they, managed to stir up an emotion even though there's no people in them. There's it's just kind of like this atmospheric scene, and I think that's so cool. And I also appreciate that they're postcard size. The next piece we grabbed was this really cool Scarlet Witch print from a woman named Kelly McMahon. She has this really minimalistic, almost geometric style to her art that I think is really fun. I really dig the minimalism. She also makes really awesome enamel pins, and she even designed her own deck of cards, which I think is really cool. I'm excited to put this one up in my office. The next piece of art I picked up was this larger Into the Spider-Verse print by an artist named Eric Lee. I think this one is super cool. I love the dark, moody colors. I love that all the characters are there, and I think it has just kind of this fun, dreamlike movement to the whole scene. If you know me, you know I'm a sucker for pretty much anything Spider-Man. So I think I've bought a Spider-Man print at every C2E2 I've been to for the past several years, so this year was no different. And honestly, I had to resist buying multiple prints from Eric because I think he just is doing a lot of cool stuff. I like his style, so check him out. And the last piece we picked up was this deeply meaningful, almost religious piece by a woman named Fen at Fine OK Press. And it is this really cool print of the Waffle House. As a Southerner, I can say I definitely didn't expect to run into something like this at the show, but it was so heartwarming when I did, honestly. I know it's so kind of like goofy to some people, I'm sure, that are like, why the hell would you want something like this? But I don't know, it's just so simplistic, so minimal, but at the same time, like, I've just had so many fun, goofy memories from the Waffle House that I think it's so cool that someone like dedicated the time and effort to make a fun print like this, and I can't wait to hang it up, honestly. So there it is, that's the art we picked up at C2E2 this year. If you like what you saw, go check out those artist pages and give them a few likes, give them a follow. And if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a like and consider subscribing to this channel. I'm looking forward to putting out more content in 2022 about art and writing and the creative process, and hopefully it'll be a good year. I don't want to say I feel like it's going to be a good year, because honestly, who really knows at this point, right? Recent history is maybe not on our side, but it could be good. So there you go.